I don't know why it's doing this. Alright, so we've got... Let's see, we don't have a target. Okay, so that's weird. So like now it'll mouse over a target that isn't me. So if I have no one selected, it's gonna heal my target. If I mouse over somebody else, it's gonna heal them. But if I mouse over me, it doesn't heal me. And that is not really what we want. We want it to mouse over me too. I mean, we want it to cast on me too. So that's kind of weird. Ah, jeez. I just need to get one of these macros working once, and then we're good. Let's see. So basically, mouse over if exists, it's going to cast it on mouse over target, but it says, and then if, or else it's going to cast on my target. Why is it not casting on me? Let me see. Mouse over macro. Wow. Wrath of Lich King. Mouse over heal macros. Okay, so I think this is what I need. So it's mouse over, exists, help, target. Let's try this. Target. We've got this empty one here in the middle, which I don't think we need. Target. Exists. Help. And if it's not that, then it's at player. Flash of light. So this should say, let's get rid of this. So this should cast it on me. This should cast it on the target, which is this person. If I have them targeted, but I mouse over me, it should cast on me. But it's not. So apparently, I don't count as a mouse over target, like, which is weird. Because if I go here, see, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. I should be able to just. What I'm trying to get away from using a modifier, a shift modifier. I don't know why that's not working. I'm looking for help with the healing of mouse over. I would like to mouse over to have priority, but cast on my target if I don't have a mouse over, but also use the default Alt self cast. So I would like it to cast on self if I hold Alt. I don't want to do that though. I guess we could try. Let's try macro. So This macro is good, but it's not good if if I have someone target, it's always okay. I guess this macro is kind of okay. Here, I mean, it's okay. It's not my preferred, really. Let's do this. I got to think about this. Here, let's do. What did I just screw up a macro here? I don't know what I'm doing. I hate it when you have a macro open and you're in there and you start typing. I hate that shit. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna put this here. The only problem with this macro is if I accidentally target, let's see if is there an enemy? Let's target like a horde. That's a horde, right? Here's a horde. Okay, good, so that's right. So if I accidentally target, the only problem where this macro would fail is if I accidentally in like an arena match or a battleground accidentally target an alliance without realizing it, and I'm trying to heal myself. It's not going to heal. It's not going to heal me. Which shouldn't really ever happen because I'm always going to have an enemy targeted. Like if I want to target a friendly, I'll either mouse over target them or I'll click them and just cast it. Like. Yeah, so anyways. Oh shit. I got no manas.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
What did I just get into? I don't even know what dungeon we're in. Okay, well I don't know which dungeon we're in. Is it this one? I hope. Looks like this is it.
gate has been breached. Quickly, divert forces to deal.
I would have waited before I pulled that. Why are we waiting? Let's just go kill him.
Agony awaits you! Forth, my brethren! Feast on their flesh! My brethren, feast on their flesh.
That was a stupid tank. I don't want to hear about your construction shit and you getting drunk on the job. I don't care. People get the dungeons like, oh, dude, I'm wasted. I'm like, I don't give a shit if you're fucking wasted. I'm just here to get some XP. Don't tell me your fucking life story. I don't want to hear your life story. Yeah, baby. Yeah, it takes forever. I mean, I've run a lot of dungeons today. Still, it's very slow going. Yeah, so our mouse over heal works. Like I said, you know, we can mouse over heal these different people. And if I'm not mousing over, it should heal. Wait a second. It should heal. Oh, no, see? That's where it screws up. If I have someone targeted, there's no way it heals me. Now, I can't just mouse over my plate. But what's weird is you think you could just mouse over... You think you could just mouse over here. Over myself, but it doesn't work that way. I don't really know why. Like, see? I can't mouse over me, but I can mouse over somebody else. That's so weird. There's got to be a way to get the mouse over macro to just... I just want it to heal when I mouse over myself. Huh. Wow. Mouse over macro won't heal me when I mouse over my avatar. If mouse over exists, cast renew. Else, for example, basic hot for friend and dot for an enemy. Well, I don't want to do that. Although this could be very useful for other stuff. If mouse over target exists and they're a friendly target, it should cast Flash of Light. Else, if we're not mousing over somebody and a target exists and they're a friendly target. Oh, okay, so that makes sense. So this second condition will always be true if I have a target. So that's not what I want. Yeah, so this will never work. This will never work the way I want it to. And so what I'm trying to get away from is I'm trying to get away from using two keybinds for the same macro. The problem is a lot of times if you put a shift modifier, like this is the R key, right? So if I put like modifier shift, then a lot of times what happens is if I try to create another keybind, a shift R keybind, like let's say I make this over here shift R, then it won't work because it's already using shift R for the modifier for this macro. That's what I'm trying to get around. And I don't know if I can. Well, I'm not using the number 4 for anything else, so we can get around that. If we have somebody targeting and we just want to heal me, all you gotta do is just shift 4 and it'll heal me. Saying, or oh, no, I guess actually I changed that macro, didn't I? Let's see, yeah, this one. Yeah, so like if I just hit 4, it's always gonna heal me no matter what. But if I hit R, it's gonna heal this person. If I hit 4, it's gonna heal me. If I have no target and hit R, it should heal me. But if I mouse over this person, it's going to heal them. Right? So there's a lot of different ways we could do it. But in doing the macro this way, we now have the ability to use the Shift R key for something else, which is usually what I like to use for Hand of Sacrifice. But anyways, whatever. You know, it's just like here, like how if I've got a two-hand weapon, so I can repentance somebody, but if I go to my sword and shield, this now becomes Shield of Righteous. So, which is kind of weird. But if I want to go to sword and shield, and I want to use my shield ability, Shield of Righteousness, then I can. Now, that's good for certain situations, but then what if I'm in a PvP situation, and I want to use repentance? Well, then I've got to switch back to my other weapon, but that's not really that big a deal. It doesn't take long to switch, although the keybind for that's not the best. Anyways, whatever. Just macros, keybinds. I always feel like you can make improvements. I've played WoW ever since 2004, and I'm constantly trying to make improvements. Constantly trying to make improvements. So what we could do, let's try this. Since we don't care about Shift 4, we can make this macro. Let's try, I want to try something here real quick. This one here. Now I gotta find that macro. Again. Wow. Mouse. One of these had it. You want to use default target behavior as alternative, you may use it as well. If you don't want to use a different ability when it's mouse over exists. Let's try this one. Yeah, see, that's what I'm running into. Is if you have a target, it always goes to the target. Unless you mouse over your frame, then I think it goes to you. Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty normal. I'm out of the mana. I'm out of the manas. Eh. Level 77. I'm hoping that when the pre-patch comes out, the leveling will be easier. Let me take a look at... I don't know if we'll find a video on this, but let's take a look. Let's go. WoW, CataClysm, pre-patch. What happens to CataClysm? This one's 2 days ago.
Will once again be returning on the 20th of May, causing the WoW community to dive back into old arguments and be up in arms over this divisive expansion. But we also have the pre-patch for CataClysm coming on the 30th of April, bringing in a fair few baseline changes to the existing Wrath of the Lich King.
Actually, it looks like there's an article, so let's see if we can just find the article. Cataclysm patch expansion. The Cataclysm pre-patch expansion goes live on March, April 30th. That was... Alright, Cataclysm pre-patch. Cataclysm pre-patch expansion ushers in blah blah. New player races, Goblin and Worgen, new race and class combinations, leveling updates. Level through Changing landscape, new talents. Okay, so all the talent trees are going to be updated. So we'll be able to respec into the Cata talent trees. Archaeology, transmog, we'll be able to use transmog. Updated characters and gear stats. What's going away? Things are disappearing. New zones, new dungeons. Rest changes. Yeah, so that's it. I don't... I don't think I've seen this before.
There is no hope, no future. All life is doomed. Sons and daughters of Gilneas, hold the barricade. Do not give them an inch.
Neltharion, it is time to end this.
Azeroth shall burn. Everyone succumbs in the end. Deathwing has sundered this world so that its true lords may return. You dare trespass into my domain? Die! This is my realm.
Go nice.
Deathwing, the destroyer, the end of all things. I am the CataClysm.
I don't think I ever watched that before. That was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good. Okay, accelerated leveling. Faster content cadence. Accelerated leveling. I wonder how much accelerated. Improved guild features, account-wide collections. Streamlined auction house. Tolbarad. Reforging. Okay.
King servers. In preparation for us all to see how CataClysm fares in this second swing of the bat. And given the pre-patch drops on April 30th and Cata's full release is the 20th of May, we only get a few weeks to adjust to these changes or experience various things that the pre-patch brings, including new class combinations, new races, and the world revamp, of course. So without further ado, let's jump into some of these changes coming in the CataClysm pre-patch on April 30th. But just before we jump in, as always, feel free to like and subscribe if you're new here, as it helps me out a bunch. So, thanks very much indeed. Now, let's get on with it. So, first and foremost, in the pre-patch, we get arguably the biggest change in CataClysm, the world revamp, including leveling updates that see the landscape in Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms change for levels 1 through to 60, as we see the change to CataClysm questing and wave goodbye to the old world. I think it's important to note that we're lucky to be in a time where there are so many versions of WoW available. So if you realise the new upcoming revamp isn't for you, hopefully you can find a home in Vanilla Era or Season of Discovery. Now the world revamp quite literally reshaped the world, and from this, besides the epic new scenery you'll be seeing, did change the way in which you experience CataClysm, as both a lower level player and when going through 80 to 85, where lower level zones like Duratan, Thousand Needles experienced major changes, and it ultimately gives a bit of a freshen up to these levels that hadn't seen a change since Vanilla. Personally, I think some of these quests were top notch and interesting to see how previous characters you'd interacted with for years were then dealing with the cataclysm of their homes, as there's an issue that sometimes expansions can feel disconnected from the rest of the world. However, Cataclysm throws new players and your alts into the fire quite literally. This means you can expect Cataclysm to feel ever present as an expansion, besides when you go through Burning Crusade and Wrath for 58 to 78. So with this dropping in the pre-patch, it means you can level some alts in the meantime till Cata's full release, and be able to see these new quests and world changes without feeling like you're missing out on any of the level 80 plus content.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting, I guess. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure how fast the leveling is going to be in Cataclysm, so we shall see. And nobody clicked it. I hate it when I do like a table and nobody... Oh, there is a table already. Okay. Good. Good. I was like, I really need the food, man. Without my mage, without my food, man, it sucks. Now let's get... Why does my mount feel so slow? My mount feels very slow. I think I need to go hit the trader. This does not feel like regular speed for a mount. Okay, that doesn't look good. How many we got? Oh no, we got this. Suddenly got dark. Like instantly. I left that poor rogue all to himself. That's alright. We got this.
You can kiss your ass.
What the hell? I have no mana? What? How do I have no fucking mana? Like, how did my mana run out? Like, that's so fucked up, dude. Yeah, I'm screwed now.
Magic missile.
Screwed now. I got no mana. How did I fucking end up with no mana? God! Oh, it's the one thing I hate about fucking Fire Mage. It's like your mana goes from nothing, like, you have mana and all of a sudden it's just fucking gone. That's why I put this mana bar down here. It's so frustrating. Fuck. It's like, I was like, I'm just trying to figure out how the hell all my mana just disappeared. Unbelievable. Like, right there, you can see I cast quite a few spells and I still got mana. Whatever. Whatever. Just frustrating. I don't like that shit. Hey, Sonic, how's it going, man? How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Just doing a little mage. I suck on the mage, by the way. That's why I'm raging, because I'm terrible. Well, my wife's still dealing with a lot of sickness, a lot of not mental health issues, and it's not been good. But we're struggling with it, but we're trying to do the best we can. So that's. I'm doing okay. I've been working from home almost every day, just because my wife's been so sick. I haven't felt comfortable leaving her here at home by herself, because she had another heart attack, like, 3 weeks ago. It was a very minor heart attack, but any heart attack's a bad thing. So I've been home a lot, and I still play WoW as a way to kind of de-stress from all that stuff, So, but I am not very good at mages. I must admit, mage is not my forte, so to speak. But let's go ahead. It's crazy when you invis, you can't see anything. Like, you can't see the enemy, but I can see my players though. Yeah, me too, Sonic. Yeah, I know. I appreciate it. Thank you. We're hopeful that we're trying to, she's been seeing so many doctors. Like a ton, so. Holy crap, look how many there are.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Magic missile.
Not much I can do there. I always try to play the fire mage, and I don't know, man. I just don't think mages are my thing. I've tried to play mages throughout World of Warcraft, and I've just never been good at it. You know what I mean? I've just never been good at mages. I don't know what it is. Look at how long it takes me just to kill a freaking ghoul. You know what I mean? Here. You're dead now, ghoul. Use it dead. Hope you're doing good, Sonic. Hope you're doing good, my friend. I need to work out more, I can tell you that. I gotta work out tomorrow. I am eating pretty healthy. My biggest problem, as always, is I drink too much soda. I drink like 2 or 3 sodas a day, which I gotta cut that out because my liver or my kidneys aren't liking soda anymore. So, but anyways, yeah, just trying to play some World of Warcraft in preparation for Wrath of the Lich King, or for CataClysm Classic, which is coming out. The pre-patch is coming out on the 30th of this month, 4 days from now. Still trying. I mean, to figure out which classes. I mean, I really think that Retribution Paladin is probably going to be one of the most enjoyable classes for me because I have played it before and I was very, very proficient with it. You know, so. He's got to be dead. I was going to say, yeah, that's going to kill him. This DK doesn't know what's about to hit him. Boom. See ya.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Fire Mage for me is one of those classes where I can't, like, I have to play it a lot. Like, if I don't, like, play it for even just, like, half a day and I come back and play it, you know, I'm not there. Like, my mind isn't thinking of the right abilities, like the right rotations, and I'm just not there. I have to play it a lot, like Fire. Like, whereas a Retribution Paladin, it's much easier. I can just jump in, and it's pretty straightforward. I've played... I have Disc Priest here as well, so I need to get back on the Disc Priest. I've been going back and forth between Disc Priest, Fire Mage, and Retribution Paladin. And right now, I'm actually kind of... I enjoy the Retribution Paladin, but unfortunately the Retribution Paladin's, like... not level 80, and leveling is kind of slow, and I hate doing quests anymore because I've done them too many times in WoW, so questing is not something I really enjoy anymore because I've just done it too much in WoW. So... Oh, is he gonna come at me? Oh, really?
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Magic missile.
Look at how many, like, fucking, like, how many times did he break my roots? It was just constant. It was because he's a feral, right? He can shapeshift out of almost all of my roots. The only ability I had that really kind of got me some separation from him was the Dragon's Breath, because you can't shapeshift out of Dragon's Breath because it's a stun, but... So, whatever. Yeah, you're dead, buddy. Yous are dead. Why am I an undead, by the way? Whenever I have like the Horde masks on and I'm playing on the Horde as an alliance, I always lose. It's like the kiss of death.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Magic missile.
This is where Mage becomes not fun. Mage really, like, when you get trained like that, it's just not fun. It's not for me. Some people, maybe it's fun. For me, I'm like, I'd rather be on a paladin or a warrior or a rogue or something. I've always enjoyed I think one of the things with mages, the reason I have a hard time with mages, is I've always enjoyed classes that are kind of tanky, you know? Did you see I stole his bark skin? I've always enjoyed classes that are tanky, and a mage is not tanky. A mage is more of like a glass cannon. And glass cannons are never really the classes that I gravitate towards. Because it's always walking a fine line between death, you know? It's just like, I like jumping in there and just bashing people over the head with a sword or something, you know? I will say that mage is really, like, if you're playing arena or something and you're playing mage, it can be really, really fun if you have, you know, a really good partner, like a really good rogue partner. It's amazing, like, you know?
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Come on, get me in here. There we go. I don't know what happened there. Did the battleground end, or did I just accidentally leave the battleground? I don't even know what happened. It was just like... I guess it says the Alliance won, which was not us, yeah, so we lost, man. Yeah. Anyway, let's take a look at my currency. So we're almost honor capped on this character, but... It's weird, though, like, you have what feels like a really, really good toolkit. It'll be better in CataClysm. Like, in CataClysm, it's cool because you can cast while moving, which is nice. You can cast Scorch while moving, which in WotlK King you cannot. It's like this spell here, in CataClysm will be able to cast this while moving. Wow, did you see that? He hit me 3 times. He actually hit me there 3 times from like that far away. That's crazy. Did you see how far away he was? That's crazy. But the biggest struggles I have with the mage is in WotlK King anyway. One, I run out of mana all the time. I'm constantly running out of mana. That's why I put this mana bar here. You know, I use my mana gems. I mean, it's just, I blow through mana so fast, it's crazy. And the other thing is when I get trained by classes like, especially Feral. Feral Druid is really hard because it's hard to, you know, when you root them, they just break out of it. So it's very difficult. I do like to spell steal sometimes, like their thorns and some of their buffs I like to spell steal, but which is probably one of the reasons why I run on mana all the time, because I love to spell steal. I love to spell steal everybody's abilities. But what I really want to do is get the... Let's see, what else we got? We got... we also have a Disc Priest. Let me see what her gear is looking like. I'm gearing up a lot of different characters for Cata. Oh yeah, she doesn't even have all her furious shit. Yeah, man, I need to... Let's see. Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff I don't have. When I have the second-hand bracers, really? Furious. Oh man, I don't... What's my resilience? Ish, not good. And my priest gear isn't quite there yet.
I've the finest wares in the land.
Hmm. I need a table. Yeah, I guess no table. Crappy mages. Cheap ass mages won't put up a table. Alright. Winter grasping. So we winter grasp in 41 minutes. It's gonna be hard to heal with this freaking window the way this is. That's not working, is it? Ooh, that's not working. This isn't gonna work. Shit, of course now some fucking rogues on me. Really? And I haven't played this character in forever. I don't remember my keybinds. I don't remember. God, I hate it when I have so many characters and I don't play one for a while. I'm like, I don't even remember what. I'm trying to remember which keybind throws pain suppression on me. Because I actually thought I have one for that. Well, whatever. These windows are so fucked up.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
And this is why I don't play priest. This is just... Ah, fuck. You know, back in the day, playing like a healer was kind of fun, but nowadays, like, now when you play healer, you get targeted so much. It's just like, whatever. And nobody, like in Battlegrounds, people don't really help the healers, you know what I mean? They don't really help you. Only healers help other healers. So, like, it can be kind of annoying. All the DPS just care about DPSing. They don't care about helping healers that are getting their ass kicked. It's sad too, because I used to be a really, really good Disc Priest, but now I suck. I'm totally terrible at Disc Priest right now, because I just don't play it anymore. Yeah, I definitely don't like playing healer. Like, I used to love playing healer, but now when I play healer, I'm like, yeah. I think the thing that I don't like about healer nowadays is the limited mobility. Like, you're just really, like, as a Disc Priest, you have no mobility whatsoever. And a lot of the other classes, in fact, classes have too much mobility, and it's going to get even worse, and probably in Cataclysm. Certain classes like Rogue and Feral, even DKs can be really difficult to get off of you. So like if you're like a healer, especially a Disc who doesn't have a lot of movement, you're gonna get trained, and you need a partner that's gonna basically be able to peel you. Unholy DKs are gonna sit on your head all day long, and you're not gonna be able to get away from them. It's very frustrating. That's why I find healer to be something I don't enjoy as much as I used to. Hunter's really good in Cataclysm, but it's Marksman Hunter. And I don't really enjoy Marksman Hunter because I don't really like aim shot because it's a cast time. So my favorite hunter is Survival Hunter from like Battle for Azeroth, Shadowlands, Survival Hunter, and those expansions are just fantastic. It's so much fun. If I did a hunter in Cata, I'd be really tempted to just do. I'd be really tempted to do survival just because survival I think sucks in Cataclysm. So I would want to try it just to see if I could make it work. Let's see if we can. Oops. I haven't seen, the only one I found was the Supatees. Metrics has a lot of knowledge of, he's talking about, well, let's see what he says about Feral, or about Red.
Bronze medal for the best PvP melee DPS on Cataclysm goes to Retribution Paladin.
Yeah, so he's saying it's the third best melee. These classes will be the gods of Catagal. Metagoblin can't stand his channel. I don't even know why he keeps showing up. It's like, can we just like, I don't want to see this guy. Report this guy for being annoying. Can't stand him. Supatees had the tier list, but
I don't. I think it's probably similar to where rest.
I think so. We got Marksman Hunter in the A tier. I'm pretty. So you can see he's got Survival Hunter all the way down in the D tier. He's even got. Is that Beastmaster? Oh, he must kind of rank that at D tier.
Maybe that good one. Think has Cyclones, but it's overall prefer. Trees I feel like are shared. They're like a mixed tree. Some of the most Marksmanship Hunter on the again, similarly, I don't remember anyone playing Beast Mastery. Most people were playing Marksmanship. It had a lot of instant crowd control, a little bit of the points, obviously.
So he doesn't really remember people playing Beast Mastery, but I do know that Beast Mastery at the beginning of Cata is actually pretty strong. I just think it falls off after everybody starts to get all the resilience, because in the beginning your pets are really strong, and so. But anyways, yeah. Anyways, but I'm gonna take a break, guys. I'm a little tired. I still like, for me, for Cataclysm Classic, like right now, I'm still, the class I'm enjoying probably the most really is the Paladin, which is kind of funny. The Paladin, I like the Fire Mage, but it's just, man, it's like, there's certain, you feel like the Fire Mage, but this is the Wrath of the Lich King Fire Mage version. So we'll see. We'll see when Cata pre-patch comes out and we're doing Fire Mage. It's going to be a little different. The way Combustion works, the way Scorch works. There's going to be some changes. So, oh, ZHQ, I know that person. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. But I do like Retribution Paladin a lot, and I think it'll be really good in Cata. So I don't think I'm going to be playing Disc Priest. I think my times, I used to play Disc Priest all the way through the original game, like all the way back in 2007, all the way through about 2014. I think 2005 through 2011 or 2012, I played Disc almost nonstop. So I was very good. I was like about, it wasn't like great, but I was like 2K rated Disc. And back in the original vanilla, back in TBC and Wrath, and I just really enjoyed it back then. But it's a completely different. I mean, it's a very grindy. Like you have to be pretty smart to be a really, really good Disc. I mean, there's a lot to it. There's a lot of nuances to it. Being able to get your drinks off when you can, being able to avoid CC, knowing how to understand how to basically stay alive against certain melee comps without burning through all your mana pool, and there's a lot to it. And honestly, I don't remember all that anymore because it's been so long. And I honestly, I'm getting old, and I don't want to learn it again. I don't want to, because it's like you have to put yourself through getting your butt beat into the dirt for like about a couple of weeks before you start to figure it all out. And I'm like, I don't feel like getting pummeled again, because I think it is a lot of getting back to that mindset of understanding how to deal with all those different comps. And I play WoW now more for fun. I don't really try to push like super high rating or anything like that. It's more for fun. And so I think the Retribution Paladin is a great class for people who, it's an easy class. It's not really difficult. So if you're looking for a class that's pretty easy, and that's really solid in Cataclysm Classic for PvP, Rats is definitely one of them. Trying to think what other classes would be. Let's go back to, let's go back to Supatees' video. Although I don't think he's, I feel like his list is decent, but I feel like he doesn't remember certain classes, whether they were good or not, and so he just puts them down at a lower ranking. But that's not necessarily mean that it doesn't really give you an honest view of how good they really are. Let's see. Top 5 best PvP casters. Wow, CataClysm. Metrics does some. Metrics has got pretty good knowledge of the game. Let's take a look at his top.
Play the best of them in PvP. The mage.
I hope he's. I wish. I don't like when people. I wish he'd just do a tier list. I don't want to hear his music because he'll demonetize my stream probably. So. Unfortunately, we're not going to know. Fire Mage, of course, is really good. God, why am I sweating? I don't know, dude. Whatever. I'm tired. I'm going to take a break. I'll catch you guys later, man. I'm just tired. I'm fucking irritated, too, for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I need a shower or something. But